Aloha everyone! I'm Jiko and I'm at Daifukuji Soto Zen Buddhist Temple in Kona, Hawaii. Today, I'd like to show you how to make a vegan Kona Coffee chocolate chip cheesecake with a no-bake macadamia nut and coconut crust. I think nothing can be more Kona than this. Well, it's coffee season here in Kona, and every November our community celebrates the Kona Coffee Cultural Festival. We honor the Kona Coffee pioneers who laid the foundation for our community. We thank them very much, and we also thank our hardworking Kona Coffee farmers, all busily harvesting coffee cherries like this on the slopes of Kona. So if you've never seen real coffee cherries growing on a coffee tree, this is a branch from one of the trees just behind our temple, Daifukuji. So first we're going to begin with the no-bake crust. We need 1 cup of macadamia nuts, Kona grown macadamia nuts, unsalted. I have pitted 10 Medjool dates and a cup of dried shredded unsweetened coconut. We'll also be needing a pinch of salt. Any kind of salt will do. So I'm going to put everything into my high-speed blender to make the crust. So first, we'll put in the macadamia nuts. Then we're going to put in the 10 pitted Medjool dates. And a cup of dried shredded coconut. Put in a little bit of salt, generous pinch of salt. Okay, I'm going to start by pulsing it a little bit. Let's check it and see. We just want a crumbly mixture that will stick together at the bottom of our 9-inch springform pan, which is lined with a piece of parchment paper. This is what the mixture looks like. We're going to pour it into the springform pan. You can use your clean hands to press the crust, the mixture into the bottom of the pan. Okay, once this is done, we will pop it into the freezer for at least 30 minutes while we make the filling. This is what the crust looks like. this will go into the freezer. Okay, next we'll make the filling. I don't think we have to wash this up because all the yummy ingredients are in there. So the filling consists of 3 cups of raw cashews, 1 cup of strong coffee. Of course, I use 100% Kona Coffee, but you can use whatever brand of coffee you have. 3/4 cups of maple syrup, 1/2 cup of melted coconut oil, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and a pinch of salt. At the end, we will fold in 1/2 cup of chocolate chips. We're using vegan chocolate chips today, but any kind of chocolate chips will do. Okay, now I'm going to work on the filling. So first I put in 3 cups of the raw cashew nuts. I also put in 3/4 cups of maple syrup. Next I'm going to add 1 cup of strong coffee. I'm using 100% Kona Coffee, but you can use any kind of coffee that you have. Next, we need 1/2 cup of melted coconut oil. And to all of this, I'm going to add a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And a pinch of salt. We'll pop on the cover and we'll pulse it at the beginning. You want a consistency that's nice and creamy. You're going to do it just a little bit. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, let's see what this looks like. That looks nice and creamy. You can see, I can smell the Kona coffee. It smells delicious. Okay, I'm going to take out the blade. And I'm going to fold in 1/2 cup of my vegan chocolate chips. Alrighty. Okay, may I have the crust, please? Okay, so here's our crust, which has been in the freezer for at least 30 minutes. Now we're going to just pour this delicious creamy mixture over the top of the crust. Just like this. Doesn't that look yummy? Kona Coffee, which I'm using today, is from a Temple Members Coffee Farm. So big mahalo to Evelyn and Jack. that's it. I'll pop this back into the freezer, and then after some time, we'll have our Kona Coffee cheesecake. Aloha, dear friends. Well, here's the finished product, the vegan Kona Coffee chocolate chip cheesecake. It's been 6 hours since I put it into the freezer, so please leave it in the freezer for at least 6 hours. Overnight is fine. Okay, let's see what it tastes like. This is what it looks like up close. Here it is. I taste the delicious Kona coffee, macadamia nuts, coconut, and chocolate chips. I came up with this recipe to honor all of our Kona coffee pioneers and to say thank you to everyone who works so hard in the Kona coffee industry. I appreciate you all very much, and I thank you for watching. I hope you'll try this recipe. The recipe will be in the description box below the video. So everyone, please take care, be safe, and a hui hou.